Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 61 of Project Zomboid, which originally aired live on Twitch. Now either way, what I'm going to do here is... So this is where we left off. Let me dim my lights so I can actually see better. So we left off here with a little bit of an infection, but it is not... Oh man, that is loud flies. Let's see if I can fix that. Those are some really loud flies. With a little bit of infection, but it's not a zombie infection. It is just a regular old infection. All right, corpse flies down to 25%. So here's the fossil oil truck that acted as the lure for a bit. Both vehicles were used as lure. And of course, I have dog barking to trigger. Okay. So here we go. I'm in a vehicle. I have to drive slowly because of all the corpses. If I drive fast, it will do damage to these tires, and these tires are not in good shape. And all I'm doing here is I'm going to pull up alongside the police vehicle so that I can take a quick napsy. But it looks like regroup back at base is going to be the choice here. So maybe I don't even nap here. Maybe I start to drive home all the way. Let me bring up my map so that I can actually see what I'm doing. So if you recall, I have stripped out everything possibly of use from the police vehicle. Okay, yeah, this vehicle's fine. This vehicle will make it home. I mean, the front left tire is in real bad condition. Let me see if there's a tire on the police vehicle that is actually in better condition. I know my character here is quite tired, so there's the possibility of, like, not having the energy to simply... Oh, yeah, there is. This tire here is definitely in better condition. All right, let me grab the jack, grab the lug wrench, and take this tire off and slap it on the fossil oil car. Now, there's a lot of parts here that are actually still in pretty good condition, but the issue here, of course, is I don't have the luxury of being able to do vehicle mechanics here in the open, in the middle of nowhere. You know, this would very much get me killed. Or at least be very risky, given that I'm very tired. And, yeah, we don't want to do that. So let me get rid of the broken tire. And then I will install the better tire. Sorry about the overlay there. There we go. So it looks like the poll says for me to regroup back at base. Okay, we'll do that. And thank you, early birds, for voting. So now this vehicle has a missing front right window. Let's see if I can't fix that real quick. I'm not all that worried. The fossil oil is not going to be my daily driver, obviously. But I can fix it up just a wee bit. Now, I'm probably going to get home at, like, the wee hours of the morning, you know, 3 in the morning or something like that. Ooh, the fossil car just died. The engine's in bad shape, but it will turn back over if I ask it to. The ad made you miss the poll? Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. All right, so this car is a little bit put back together. The engine's in terrible, terrible condition, but it will get me home. Poetic Artist, you're welcome for the recent help. I'm here to be helpful if I can. Ooh. Now, fortunately, there shouldn't be a lot of zombies around me where I am right now, because they would have all been signaled to the fire vehicle. And that means this whole sort of chunk, this whole area would be cleared. Ooh, dirty bandage. And bandage that back up. And clean the bandage. Oh, I can't craft while driving. You know what? Fine. All I'm doing is like pouring water on a bandage. And you allow me to eat while driving. So the police truck home? This engine can't handle that. I mean, it's the same horsepower, but this vehicle is about to fall apart. And the added strain of towing a vehicle, well, delicately maneuvering isn't going to work. Now, that other cop car for me, still perhaps could be a, it could still perhaps be another bait vehicle. The light rack is intact. You know, it should have enough power. All right, so here's the little bridge over the water. Whoa! Well, that was weird. I saw the zombies sneaking up on me. I don't know what that was about. That was some game mechanics that didn't make much sense to me. Hello, zombies. All y'all coming out of the woodwork to prey upon sleepy little me. That was more than a barrel roll. Now, Ash here is very tired, but it's not like I have the luxury of being able to eat all the coffee. Whoa! Hello. Sneaky weaky. Well, this situation just went sideways. I mean, I'm fine, but what the heck happened to that vehicle? It did one heck of a barrel roll. My heart rate's up, that's for sure. Whew. Oh, boy. All right, well, that's going to make things a little bit more difficult. Because this thing here is just not usable. Let's see. There's nothing in the glove box, nothing in the other seats. Let me switch seats to driver. Cut the engine. All that vehicle maintenance. Okay, nothing in the trunk. Apparently the game does that. Yep. Yes, sir, it does. You would reload that? No, I'm not gonna waste ducks for that. Now, it's unfortunate that it is 1 in the morning and I'm very, very, very tired. I could eat the coffee that I have, I think. I should still have coffee somewhere. Oh, yeah, I have 2 coffee. But I'm not, you know. These roads are well traveled. Game bug should not cost ducks. You know, it's whether the game bugs or not, this is fine. It makes for exciting story. Being marooned in such a way. Yeah, I'm getting some bad lemons, but that's fine. I'm okay with bad lemons. Okay, I'm putting some of the stuff I don't necessarily need on me in my backpack to make it a little bit easier so I'm not encumbered. I'm also eating berries enough to have be satiated to increase my heal rate because I am infected. Not zombie infected, but I do have just a standard, you know, And as you can see, being well fed, well, it's not actually telling me on the moodlet, but being well fed increases recovery rate. Here, well, that disappeared quick. Well fed, tummy full. I'll just keep eating berries. Okay, there's a zombie up ahead. Probably more than one. Yep, at least two. The weapon I have on me... Alright, so the leather jacket, for reference, is tore up a little bit. And the weapon I have on me has about maybe 2/5 health on it or so. Now, another thing to note is, as you get more tired, your combat effectiveness drops considerably. And right now, I'm very tired. Which means I'm really bad at fighting. I'm walking home. I might be able to boost a car. I have gasoline on me, so if I find a car that is drivable, I can steal it and refuel it, because I've got a gas can full of gas in my inventory. Ooh, dirty bandage. Still infected. Right. Yeah, it wouldn't be stealing. Borrowing. This guy might have a lead pipe on his back. Her back. It's hard to tell in this darkness. No biting. This is the first date. You don't bite on the first date. Now, the killing blow of like a crawler normally would be like an instant one-shot if I was not tired, but I am very tired, so the rules change. Oh, you had a hammer on you. And a bandana for your face. Alright, well that metal pipe here... Oh, actually the lead pipe's in really good shape, so forget the metal pipe. It put me into the encumbered category, which I do not want to be. Nobody likes to be cucumbered, except for Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick loves to be cucumbered, just to avoid the family therapy sessions. But Pickle Rick is so salty that when he becomes cucumbered, he pickles. You can tell that being tired is terrible for my combat effectiveness. That was more swings than I think Ash has ever had to do in his life on a single zombie. Which is an interesting game mechanic, and one that makes it very challenging to fight when tired. But there are some vehicles up ahead. So on the map, if you're wondering where I am near the racetrack abandoned airfield area. The racetrack abandoned airfield is just due north of me, northeast. And I'm trying to make my way home, but I'm running into some resistance. Well, I can't see very well because of the nighttime and all, but these cars maybe be able to get me there. There are not keys in this one. But I could hotwire it. As long as the parts work. And they do. So, yeah, this car will do. Let me check the other one comparatively. This one's missing a windshield, but that's all it's missing. Everything else is trashed, but, you know, functional. Just very trashed. This one doesn't have a gas tank, so yeah, it's the white car will do. So let's go ahead, let's hotwire it first and then add gasoline. just in case I can't keep hot wiring it due to like zombies coming up on me. I'd rather have the gasoline in my can. Yeah, these cars are extraordinarily beat up, but honestly not that much more beat up than the fossil oil truck that I had. So it's, you know, it's not that big of a deal. And this will also lighten my load because then I won't be carrying around a jerry can full of gasoline, which is kind of nice. And the engine's already dead. Alright, as long as I don't do like a sextuple barrel roll, I think I'll be able to get home okay. Hey, Super Rascal. Thanks for the sub. Welcome. Do another flip? I don't want to. That would work against this whole, like, don't die sort of goal that I got going on. Okay, I probably shouldn't Carmageddon zombies either. Oh boy, but they're really asking for it. So, my current project here, let me update that. Get home is going to be the current project. I should have already updated that. Remind me if I ever fail at doing that, because I'm really, really bad at remembering that kind of stuff. And I'm supposed to be able to, you know, remember. So now I'm on the, let's call it a highway, even though highways don't have 90-degree turns, but let's call it a highway, secondary highway, something like that. Headed home so that I can recover, recoup, take maybe antibiotics for my infection, if I still even have an infection. That was my tire. I'm down to 3 out of 4 tires. Oh, and there goes my engine. These vehicles are not, they're not rally cars. As long as I keep 3 of the 4 tires, I should be okay. I'm also not that far from home. Driving this thing is difficult with missing tires, as you can see. I have to like build up momentum to turn. I'm getting there. I guess it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Yo, stop hitting it. Now I'm in one of those, what are they? Oh, and the engine died. Could you stop? This vehicle is like, what are those? The Red Robins? The Red Robin something or another? The British car that had 3 tires? That were junk that Top Gear made fun of all the time because they'd roll. Alright, momentum and speed. I am speed. Alright, so this is the square intersection, meaning that we're getting close to home. I am now ridiculously tired. Uh-oh. That's not going to be good for the car. Again, just a little reminder, while missing wheels, I can barely turn. Reliant Robins. That's it. Thank you. Reliant Robins. Yeah, this is now a Reliant Robin due to its missing tire. And I'm no longer infected. That, whoa! Okay. Hey, maybe I could just go backwards. I mean, I'm basically home. Look, hear all that burning metal. Or, well, some of it would be burning metal, actually, because, you know, my rotor and brake pad are probably scraping. Almost a barrel roll, but on the Y-axis, not the Z-axis. Therein lies the difference. Okay. We've made it. I say reluctantly because that barely is true. Oh yeah, sexy car. Bringing me home. Yeah, I was just showing off. That's what it was. Just showing off. There's nothing in magazine. I'll take the magazine. All right, a well-deserved rest coming at you in just a second. We have got ready to harvest carrots, but they're not seed-bearing yet. How is my generator? 50% fuel. No problem at all. There was a lot of people on YouTube that were worried that my generator would run out of fuel while I was away. And, well, that just was not the case. Alright, well, I'm going to back up my save before I go to sleep. Not that I think I can die in my bed, but this allows for me to save scum if things go sour. And while I do that, what should I do next? Open up viewer submissions or go back to the mall area. So, do you want me to follow up and scout the mall once I'm sort of rearmed, refueled, reloaded, and ready? Or do you want me to just open up viewer submissions for other projects? This, of course, is up to you. All right, save's been backed up. Bit of a runaway pull. Okay, sleepy. At least the infection is cleared. That's really, really good. I mean, I didn't really have to do anything to clear it, but that much is nice. I do have a lot of stuff that I have to put away. I've got, you know, a whole lot of stuff. Let's clean everything. So this entire day, because it's already 2 p.m., this entire day might be spent just sort of preparing for my return trip, if that is to be what it is. I mean, looking at the poll, it looks like that's what I'm going to be doing. Which means I'll be rearming my traps and just putting things away and doing prep work for tomorrow. I think that would be time well spent. Now, the other question I'm going to have for you is, should I prepare campfires? So now the new question is, if the mall is, let's say, filled up, should I be preparing just to scout the mall, or should I be preparing to kill things in the mall if that needs doing, right? Because there's the very real possibility that there are still hundreds and hundreds of zombies left in the mall. That might need to be addressed. Oh, did I? Good. So if there's, you know, a bunch of zombies left in the mall, I'm gonna have to do some slaying. What I'm doing now is just, you know, just putting the junk away. I don't actually think the shotgun was all that useful, and the carry weight of the shotgun was definitely not useful, so I'm gonna put the shotgun away. I mean, it's fun and funny, but functionally, nah, it wasn't all that helpful. Actually, where is the shotgun? I think I already ditched it. I figured that there were other shotguns out in the sea. One thing I need to do to prepare is fix... Let's clean all my clothes. And then replace the leather jacket. Because the leather jacket, of course, got torn a little bit. As did my body. But, yeah, the leather jacket is what I'm worried about. Oh, did I just put that in the washer? Oh, yes, I did. Straight into the dryer. All right. Back into the washer. Scouting would be a good idea. Well, here, what I'll do, I'll change the wording of the poll. What should I do in the, or at the mall? Scout the situation, prepare another burn. There, that's a lot more clear. Sometimes I don't get the wording right first try. So here is my old leather jacket, and I'm just going to be removing patches. In fact, hold on. Let me, have I completely read that tailoring book? Yes, I have. Okay. So we're good to get full XP doing this. So I'm removing the patches, I think because it raises my tailor. Yeah, it raises my tailoring. I'm not actually recovering a whole lot out of this, and I definitely don't need the leather strips anyway, but it's just a way for me to grind tailoring here. Okay, so we've removed all the leather patches. I'm going to then shred the coat itself. And hey, T-Sang, thanks for the resub. Always a pleasure to see you here. Absolutely always a pleasure. Can the hole be repaired? Yes. If I had enough tailoring skill, it could be. I do not have the tailoring skill to do that, though. Not yet, at least. Oh, I need some thread. I like how I just picked up enough thread to encumber me. That's a lot of thread. All right, so it looks like scouting the situation seems to be, whoa, Zero. Welcome, buddy. Given the amount I raid Zero, I think this is not needed. Also, the fact that, holy moly, even more. I was going to say, also the fact that he and I have duoed a lot of Escape from Tarkov, and he's probably disproportionately overrepresented in my YouTube series, but I don't mind that at all. But he also streams, so if you have an inclination of watching his streams, he's been playing Escape from Tarkov, Mass Effect. He takes community, submitted ideas, much like I do, so absolutely check him out. And then also, I'm gonna screw up your name, but Juajokem, I hope. Thanks for all the gifted subs as well. You guys are far too kind. All I'm doing here is like tailoring and laundry, and yet you drop an absolutely lovely amount of support. Now, it's good to see you guys again too. Let me fix my chat screen though. Sometimes my OBS like shrinks chat down, so I can't read it all that well. Why OBS? Why? I do like the my little duck collection here. Thanks for the hype train, all. Yeah, we got quite a lot of extra lives, let's call it. Pet Yoda, huh? Hey, bud, over here. He's a goofball. Okay, so if I'm just scouting out the situation here, I don't need a wood axe. Holy moly. Kev, and Zero, and Dub, and Salcano, and Zayla, and Dakin, and Glitch. Thank you all as well. Oh my. Oh my. You're keeping this lovely roof over my head, that's for sure. All right, well, let's throw the clothes in the dryer. Now, clothes don't necessarily need to be clean or dry, but the infection I got could have been a result of me being filthy. So, how has life been treating me? Pretty well, pretty well. No complaints here. I do like that the washer or dryer will like fully cycle for you, and you don't have to figure out when to take things out. It's that is very, very nice. How's the new place? It's coming together. It's there's a lot of work that needs doing, which is why I missed last Wednesday's Frosted Fire. I had work crews here and they were making way too much noise for me to record anything. It was constant hammering, but it is coming together. You wait for a second and chat exploded? That it did. Let's make, how's my weight now? 83 and climbing? All right, I'm gonna just happily be peckish for a bit. Let me clean myself though. I'm gonna also clean the clothing that I'm wearing. Might make me a little hypothermic because it's 62 degrees out, but it's worth it. What work have I been having done? The house I moved into had a lot of broken stuff. So, fixing it, essentially. Yeah, hypothermia at 62 Fahrenheit, which is like, I can't convert in my head. Can't let the hype train end at 94%. Well, you finished it. Thanks, Zero. I'm having myself a little hobo shower in the sink. I'm fresh and so clean and clean now. Walking around barefoot down here is probably a bad idea, considering this seems to be like a machine shop. It's like a metal press, maybe. I don't know what these machines are. Not that they do anything. It'd be so very cool if, like, you could take over factories and have them do stuff like they used to do. But that's probably a level of complication that the developers need not introduce. There's a lot more content that should be done first. You lack 30 coins for the pet Yoda? Well, here. I'll pet him for free. In fact, I'll try to call Tusk, see if she joins me. I've yelled for Tusk. We'll see if Tusk arrives. Yoda, could you just like face chat for a second? Oh, broken glass. Don't stand on that with bare feet. Okay, so these carrots here are ready to harvest but not harvestable yet. Let me do some inspections to see if anything's diseased. Because I think I still don't have the skill level to just glance at it to see if it's diseased. And, okay, so we've got mildew here. You know... Oh, is that Tusky coming? Yeah, it's Kaishin trying to encourage Tusk. Hop up on the couch, girl. Sup? Hi. Hi. So mildew, yeah, I actually don't know how to make mildew spray or anything. Because that would be under farming? Yeah, I actually don't even know how. I've never found the magazine. Yes, this is yet another puppy. Give me your paw. What's going on, Nihao? Thank you. Thank you. So rude. She's like, no paw for you. Yeah, she is floating. She's a master airbender. Okay. Put all the clothing back. Now it's late in the day. What I'll do is just like read the rest of the day away. She's laying on thin air? Yeah. If I could ever get Echo up in here, she'd be doing the same. But Echo doesn't like me. Trying to see what I can work on. Well, I need a cook. Let's work on that. Bye, Tusk. Really? Already? Shots fired. She's not hanging out with me today. Need some fresh jeans. This one has a lot of patches. Actually, the patches are added on after the fact, as I think you already know. Alright, so these are fresh cabbages. Do I have any non-fresh cabbages? I want to use up the stuff that's going to spoil first. Not my cabbages. And I should also rearm the traps that are out there. So, here, let me get... I'm going to defrost some stuff. Just a little bit of, like, everything. So we can start making stews and salads and the like. I'm leaving the berries in there. I don't know what the berries defrost timers are, but I'm gonna... The game doesn't care how you reheat things. Obviously, sticking like frozen vegetables in an oven is a terrible idea, and you shouldn't do that in real life because that's not going to defrost anything. But in this game, it's fine. And I'll start prepping the stew with the rabbit meat. I've trained success. Well, thank you. Yeah, leather patches are awesome. Just patch, leather patch, everything. And for the game. In real life, you might look a little weird if you add leather patches to everything. Alright, what are we adding to this stew? Let's add some potatoes. And cabbage. I'm gonna make this one heck of a hearty stew. Yeah, that's a brick of vegetable meat. So what else do I not need on me? I probably don't need 2 coffees. I definitely don't need the chocolate. We're just going for a scout mission initially, so it's not going to be like a long time out there. So 1 coffee, 1 chocolate, or 1 coffee is just fine. The leather strip can come off. The jack and the lug wrench I'll keep on me just in case I have to ditch the car again. For the scouting, I also don't need ropes. I'm just gonna leave the ropes here. I probably don't need sheet ropes because I'm not going anywhere that would require sheet ropes. And then I don't need 5 water bottles. Take less coffee, who am I? Just someone practical who wants to keep the coffee safe at home. Because imagine if I stocked up on all the coffee that I own and then died out there. I would lose it. Well, I mean, I could go back and get it, but it would be lost for a bit. I don't want to risk my precious coffee. Oh, I'm definitely going to go back in the cab or some other vehicle, not the 3-tired hunk of junk. Because I don't expect that 3-tired hunk of junk to get me anywhere. Maybe the grave. It'll get me killed. Alright, so we're going to scout the situation. I should have closed that poll a while ago. What happened to my jeans? Nothing. My jeans are fine. They're just covered in leather patches for protection. By design. Save my game before leaving? I see. I'm not leaving tonight, so I don't need to worry about that. I am nice and full. So So it's a little late at night for me to be rearming my traps. Oh, and I didn't bring my carrots. Never leave home without sheep ropes and nails. I never do. Even when I'm not necessarily heading towards two-story buildings, like even when I know I'm not heading towards two-story buildings, I still bring them because you never know when you're gonna have to scramble into a two-story building and then go out the window. So I guess it's a little pointless for me to check up on the health of my crops, considering I don't know how to make insecticide or mildew. Is it possible to repair what I left unseen? No. I don't have the mechanics skill to repair engines, and that vehicle's engine is pretty destroyed. Now, I can repair it probably enough to use it as a siren if I am to do another fire trap. And right now, just for the record, I'm not actually leaving to go do... Like, I'm just rearming my traps. This isn't me heading back to the scene at, like, 9 at night, because that would be a ridiculous idea. Hey, you know, why make it harder by doing it at night? Oh, I heard that. I should have brought a flashlight with me, dang. All right, let me, dim in my own lights here. I should point the cab at it, because I can't see anything. A flashlight's not really in my everyday carry, and because they're kind of heavy. All right, I heard the trap go off, but where is it? I see a broken... No, that's not even a broken trap. That's just trees. No, I don't know. That's weird. I mean, I'm sure you guys heard that rabbit get caught in the trap as well, but I have no idea where it is. Cheers. This isn't the cash cab, it's the crash cab. I think I'm down to only 2 traps on the west side of these rails. And all my other traps are armed over here. And apparently with nothing in them. This obviously would have been a lot easier to do it during the day. But progress waits for no one. It was next to the refill trap? I could go back and check. Maybe I just overlooked it. Okay, there's one. And there's another. Now, all of these could be empty. Just to let you all know about game mechanics. It could be empty because I stopped... I didn't have this zone loaded because I was up at the mall. Basically what happens when you exit, when you leave a zone far enough, it kind of freezes. This one has bait. And in being frozen, like, you know, things, the state of things is simulated. It's not rendered, which means things like food will still spoil, whether you're around or not to see it. But zombies, like, don't move around. They might simulate moving around, but they're kind of frozen. Did I just hop into the back? Yes, I did. Okay, I can't find the rest of my traps, but I'll go back to look for the one that might be over here. Actually, it's 11 p.m. So I'm just gonna go home. So I'll update the current project here in a second of scouting out the mall. Well, that takes some skill. Climbing a ladder or a rope while eating carrots. Recheck them in the morning? I could do that. I also want to refuel, before I go to sleep, I want to refuel that generator, because if I'm scouting for a while, I would feel better if I had a full generator and not one that is low. Do I have the ability to make better traps? Not yet. Haven't unlocked that. Let me actually bring 2 gas cans. One for the generator and one for the, just a spare. Could use some boxes and shelves. So here's the thing. Everything like that has to be voted on. It has to be voted that it is currently my goal. So I don't work on stuff that is not suggested, in other words, through channel points when the suggestion boxes are open. So yeah, I could definitely benefit from more storage, but I don't work on things that would be nice to have unless they get voted on. Okay. I'm just gonna put the gas can here, which will be for the generator. So now that generator's topped up and it's in pretty good condition. It's not gonna blow up on me or anything like that. So if we take a look at the traps here, because the question was asked, for Trapper, I can only make cage traps because my trapping skill is only level 1. Cage traps and stick traps. Snare traps, if I wanted to use twine. The reason why I haven't made nicer traps is twine is a very nice material to have for trap boxes or for snare traps and stuff like that, and I just didn't want to waste it. But I could. If it's voted upon that I make better traps, I would. Doing some reading before bed, because I don't want to wake up at 5 in the morning. And I'll back this one up too, as well. Hey, Raptor. Welcome. Hey, buddy. What are you looking at? Right next to the grill, perfect spot. I didn't want it next to the generator, but the thing is, if the generator breaks down and explodes in fire, it doesn't really matter where I put the gas can. Everything is going to go up in flames. So that's, you know, wherever I put it has no bearing. The alert command doesn't really do anything. No, it's just to show that you're here and supporting. And that's it. Ah, 4 in the morning. It's because my character was, woke up at 2 p.m. from that long trek home, and oh well. Ooh, it's a bit windy. Ah, it's almost freezing temperatures out here. So, let's sit on the ground and have story time. Actually, let's eat the stew that I made and then head on out now that it's a little bit lighter. Oh. I'm not going to eat all of it. Just enough to make the food go, my food demands go away. Another thing I'm going to do is the advanced books that I'm carrying around with me, I don't need with me. Because I'm not going to be out there very long, so I'm going to put these away. And just carry the farming. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get through 3 books. Worth every point? Yoda, you're worth every point. He's so fuzzy. Oh. My let's top up the water bottles. So the current project is updated properly. I'm just going to scout them all. Do we want to make predictions here? Sure, let's do that. There. If you want to join in, will the mall have swarms of zombies? What is a swarm? A swarm would be like at least 100. So will the mall still have at least 100 zombies? Or will it not? Do I still have water? Yeah, it was shut off on day 2. It is currently month 3, day 5. So I've not had running water in 3 months and 3 days. So the hood of this cab and the windshield of this cab are very screwed up. If this is going to be my scouting vehicle, I am going to spend a minute to fix it up. Cheers. Mr. Toothless Joker, thanks for the follow. And that is a very strange name you have. So let's see if I have a standard-sized hood and windshield. So these are my standard part box. We've got a front window. No, here's a windshield. And then the hood we have as well, but I could repair it. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to repair it instead of replace it. Because with a metal sheet and my metalworking tools, I can just fix it up. But the windshield, you can't, obviously. Do I have a sledgehammer? I do not, no. That's a pain point that, shame on you for bringing up. A brief recap? I already gave the brief recap. If you're late, chat can fill you in, I guess. If you want the recap from last stream. The recap from this stream would be, I drove home. Well, okay, I was driving home and I flipped my car. And then I walked a lot. Yeah. Right at the beginning of the stream, I polled everyone in and asked, essentially, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to continue on to the mall to scout it, or just to return home safe and sound? And just to return home safe and sound was voted upon. So I started driving home, and then my car, like, glitched out and did some sort of, like, spinning flip thing, like, many times. And then I had to do a lot of walking and a lot of zombie slaying at midnight, or later than midnight, in the pitch black while I was extraordinarily tired. It was a good time. It was a very, very good time, and I would absolutely not do it again. Hey, Thorvor. Welcome to the stream. And then here I am, just a day later, setting back out, but I wanted to repair my scout vehicle. So currently, as you can see, my project is to scout the mall, but I'm not going to do that until I have a vehicle that could survive it. So repair, 15%, up to 81. Awesome. What? Don't shove the door. All right, so this cab is in actually quite a good shape. Need to be able to armor and fortify cars. I cannot wait for the devs to add that in. That is a planned feature. There's some concept art already on the forums for this game that look really cool, and I'm sure one of you can bring maybe maybe in 2040. Yeah. There is the case of the traps. let me spend just a second because I'm sitting here. So this trap is empty, empty. These traps are empty. They didn't catch anything. I'm just gonna keep going. Off to the mall. Yeah, none of the traps seem to have stuff in them. Hey, Diamond. Thanks for the raid and welcome. Graveyard Keeper, huh? Cool. How are you enjoying Graveyard Keeper? Oh man, there are so many zombies here. How's Ash doing? He's alive. You're about to see something unfortunate. I'll be driving past it soon, but right now I'm heading back to the mall, having... Oh, I can't go that way. Having sort of rearmed and resupplied. Actually, I haven't really resupplied. I don't have spare food. Oh, come on now. Quit your lollygagging. I didn't want to tool up the taxi. Okay, well, this is gonna be like a mobster flick, I think. Wait, what the heck? No, grab the corpse. Don't burn the corpse. I should be able to put the corpse in the trunk. There we go. I'm just trying to get the zombies out of my way. If I leave them here, they're inevitably going to do tire damage every time I roll on them until they fully decay, which is going to be a while. So it's a little extra work to get them out of off the bridge, but you know. It's too bad I can't just like yeet them over the side rail and... Oh, look, they're filling up the stupid bridge again. Stop it. Oh, wow, there's kind of a lot of them. Okay, I'm not stopping here to dump the bodies, as there's too many witnesses. Far too many witnesses. And now I have a Deftones song stuck in my head. A really good one, too. Mostly because I love Maynard, but maybe all of one of you gets the reference or knows the song. You can't just throw them off the bridge, Jinx. You and I have similar ideas of efficiency, Glitch. It's like, there's a giant river here. This is not my drinking water. Why can't I just toss them over? Just don't tell the elf. Hey, Oak, thanks for gifting out so many subs to the community. Let me, well, thank you. Full salute. Where am I? All right, I think I should be turning here. Onto this dirt. Oh, God. Wait, is this really where I came from? Because this seems to be way more full of zombies than I last left it off. Thanks for being me. Well, you're welcome. Thanks for being you. And Yoda thanks you too, even though his back is turned and he seems totally disinterested. It's because he's not paid by the hour. He's paid by the project. I'm not lost. I'm just temporarily displaced. I honestly think, no, because I stole the vehicle that was parked here. I'm not lost at all. It's just zombies wandered into where I was last. So in a second here, oh, there's a bunch of zombies. In a second here, you're gonna see my car accident, which I have no idea how it happened. Maybe it got clipped by one of you. If you managed to clip that accident, feel free to share the link, because that was a little ridiculous. Yeah, this seems to be a good place to dump zombies. Something tells me having a zombie in my pocket for like a long drive is probably not a healthy thing for me to do. Thank you for watching Project Zomboid Ash Williams, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com, the link will be in the description, is a resource where you can find countdown timers to my streams, a full schedule, and links to Twitch and Discord where you can sign up for announcements and you can follow. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, everybody.